Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be going to Barnes& and Noble to get some books and look around, see the new releases, all that kind of stuff. It is the day after Thanksgiving, so we're going to see if they have like any deals. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for the premium membership today because I've gone to Barnes& and Noble more this year than I have probably any other year in the last 5 years or so. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign up for the premium membership today. And I'm not really looking for anything specific, just whatever I see. I feel like this Barnes& and Noble, the one that's closest to me, has a lot of great selections. And they also have a black author section or black fiction section. I don't know exactly what it's called. And then they have like tables specifically for black authors. So they try to be like very inclusive, diverse, all that kind of stuff. And I really, really like it. So let's go see what we can find. All right, y'all. I am back from Barnes& and Noble, and look what I got. The orange bag. I'm super excited. I'm not going to show you guys all the books that I got just yet, but I love this tote. That's part of the reason why I decided to upgrade. So I'm going to share two books with you guys now. No, three books with you guys now, and then three books when I get home. So the first one that I got is Nothing Like the Movies. And I got this because I have Better Than the Movies, but I haven't read it yet. And it's also a signed exclusive edition. So I don't know. I kind of wanted it. Also, now that I have the first one, I can go ahead and read this one. I mean, now that I have the second one, I can go ahead and read the first one. But I also feel like maybe they didn't leave off on a cliffhanger. I don't know. But anyways, I got this one. Next, I got this one. It's called Church Girl. And I saw this on the table for Best Romance of 2024. I've never heard of this author. Well, I think I saw something about this book, but I had never heard of this author before. But it says USA Today best-selling author, and it's called Church Girl. And it says, Aaliyah Montgomery isn't just ditching her wedding, she's also fleeing her suffocating small town and her family's expectations. She's got plans for college, for finding herself. But landing a job in Chicago that fits her schedule isn't easy. Good thing Von Howard is desperate to find a live-in nanny. Bad thing that he's a gritty, grumpy, gorgeous tattoo artist carrying as much baggage as he has ink. So I'm gonna just leave it there. So this is called Church Girl. Sounds interesting. This sounds really, really interesting. Okay, next up we have The Coming by Daniel Black. And it says, lyrical, poetic, and hypnotizing, The Coming tells the story of a people's capture and sojourn from their homeland across the Middle Passage, a traumatic trip that exposed the strength and resolve of the African spirit. Extreme conditions produce extraordinary insight, and only after being stripped of everything do they discover the unspeakable beauty they once took for granted. This powerful, haunting novel will shake readers to their very souls. And on the back, it has a slave ship. So that was that one. People keep saying that you should read something by Daniel Black. I believe this is the same author that came out with the book Perfect Peace, but I'll have to check. I'll fact check myself to make sure. And I didn't read the back of this one, but it is a sequel to Better Than the Movies. If you've read that one, I have not read them, as I said before, but I'll read a little bit of this. For a few beautiful months, Wes had his dream girl, the strong-willed girl next door, Liz. But right as the two were about to set off for college to start their freshman year together, tragedy struck. Wes was left dealing with the fallout, which ultimately meant losing Liz in the process. So I believe that he's going to try to get her back in this book, and that is what this story is going to be about. So yeah, I'll show you guys the last 3 books that I got when I get back home. And I had a great trip to the bookstore. It was so fun. Sadly, it gets dark super early, so it's about to get dark right now. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I get back. All right, y'all, I am finally back home. So I'm going to finish the rest of my haul. So I have 3 books left. So this one is called Women of the Post, and this is about or inspired by the women of the 688 Battalion, which is the movie that's coming out on Netflix in December. And it has Kerry Washington, and I think it's produced by Tyler Perry. But it looks like it's going to be really good. It looks like it's going to be really, really good. But this is called Women of the Post, and so I'm going to read a little bit of the back. It says, 1944, New York City, Judy Washington is tired of having to work at the Bronx slave market, cleaning white women's houses for next to nothing. She dreams of a bigger life, but with her husband fighting overseas, it's up to her and her mother to earn enough for food and rent. When she's recruited to join the Women's Army Corps, offering a steady paycheck and the chance to see the world, Judy jumps at the opportunity. And there we go right there. So I don't know if you guys know, but they were basically responsible for sorting 1 million letters, or like a lot of letters, for soldiers during World War II. And this rested squarely on them. Nobody else helped them do it. So the 688 Battalion. Are y'all going to watch the movie on Netflix? Because I'm going to watch it. I didn't know there was even a book about this. The author of this is Joshunda Sanders. Yes, Joshunda. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's the author right there. So yeah. Next we have Thread Collectors by Shauna J. Edwards and Allison Richmond. And this is the #1 internationally best-selling author of The Lost Wife, a brilliant story brimming with unexpected friendships, Sadika Johnson. And that's why I picked it up, because Sadika Johnson gave it a blurb. And if you know, you know, but she wrote The Yellow Wife as well as The House of Eve, which were really good reads for me for the year of 2024. I don't know why I said the year of 2024. For this year, they were really, really great reads for me. So if she signed off on this book, that's why I picked it up. So it says, 1863, in a small Creole cottage in New Orleans, an ingenious young black woman named Stella embroiders intricate maps on repurposed cloth to help enslaved men flee and join the Union Army. Bound to a man who would kill her if he knew of her clandestine activities, Stella has to hide not only her efforts but her love for William, a black soldier and a brilliant musician. Meanwhile, in New York City, a Jewish woman stitches a quilt for her husband, who was stationed in Louisiana with the Union Army. Between abolitionist meetings, Lily Rose bandages and crafts quilts with her sewing circle for other soldiers too, hoping for their safe return home. But when months go by without word from her husband, Lily resolves to make the perilous journey south to search for him. As these two women risk everything for love and freedom during the brutal Civil War, their paths converge in New Orleans, where an unexpected encounter leads them to discover that even the most delicate threads have the capacity to save us. Loosely inspired by the author's own family histories, the Thread Collectors will capture readers' hearts from the very first page. So that was definitely like a long synopsis, but it looks really good, y'all. And look at the cover. It is like silver. It looks so nice. So I'm excited to read this. And then last but not least, we have Real by Kennedy Ryan. So I'm sure y'all all know what this is about, but I'll read a little blurb. I got it because this has additional pages in the epilogue. I actually already picked up a copy of Real, or I ordered it from her actual website, but I wanted this copy, and maybe I should just waited, but I wanted the old cover as well. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I haven't read Real yet. So like I was saying, I'm excited to read this, and I have the other cover of the book as well. And it says, Neva Saint is ready for the spotlight. After months as an understudy, this is her night to shine. She never imagined he would watch in the audience. Cannon Holt, famous film director, fascinating, talented, fine. Before she can catch her breath, everything is changing. Neva goes from backstage Broadway to center stage Hollywood. From being unknown to having her name on everyone's lips when Cannon cast her in a star-studded Harlem Renaissance biopic. But forbidden attraction, scandal, and circumstances beyond Neva's control soon put her dream in jeopardy. Could this one shot, the role of a lifetime, the love of a lifetime, cost her everything? So that is the back of Real, and I've heard that people really, really love this book, so I'm excited to jump into it. And that is it for the haul from Barnes & Nobles today. I hope you guys enjoyed one of the books or some of the books that I picked out. If you're going to read any of these books, or if you've already read them, please comment down below and let me know your thoughts about those books. And I absolutely love this tote from Barnes & Noble. So happy that I'm like a premium member now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.